Chosen Vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man, Druuill, and I'm back at you again with another video. I need each and every vessel to hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Shout out to the Galactic family, the GCVs, and of course, Drew Nation. Let's get right into it. You're not the manipulator. They are, because they called you out on it only to deflect from the fact that's what they do. Someone's trying to peg you out to be just like them. I repeat, someone's trying to peg you out to be just like them. They want you to feel like you're the problem when you're not. But people who try to make those feel like the problem when they're not usually have something going on. And when other people have things going on and there are people around them, they sometimes take them out on them instead of dealing with them their own way. Somebody feels some type of way towards you because of something, instead of them dealing with it inwardly, there stands a chance that it may be taken out on you in the form of their attitude, or them acting out, or them doing things to try to play games with you and basically create some friction between the two of you. They're not going to want the interaction to go smoothly if it's not on their terms. And that's why you're not the manipulator, and that's why they are. They want you to conform to the things that they see fit for the interaction between them and you. You have to be a certain type of person, and you have to be subdued to the things that they suggest, and things have to go the way that they would want. But that probably doesn't benefit you in a positive way. So you have to opt for things that benefit you in a positive way. People who see that you need something, or you like them, or you're interested in their partnership or their business, people who see that you have a desire for them, or purpose for them to be around you, or for something, or people may claim they like you and then flip the script. Like, it may be a different number of things, but when people come into your life, or you enter in someone's life, and things are supposed to go a certain way, but it's only working out in a way that works for them, then that's not a situation for you. All right, people may try to do love bombing. People may try to make you feel real comfortable and real at home, and real, people try to make you feel real wanted and real appreciated. But the thing is, it's only to a certain degree. It's like you have to abide by it's like you're under a contract, you know? So you don't want to be placed in any of those types of situations. The moment you notice something is like that, you have to start planning an exit, and you have to be comfortable enough to be able to get out of that situation. Because while you're trying to work towards things and get to a place in life that's comfortable for you, there will be opportunities that present themselves. Those opportunities that present themselves will come as something that appears to be good, something that appears to be your saving grace. But if it starts to look like something that you can't benefit, if it starts to look like something that's not going to work out for you at all, then that's not something good for you at all. when you're involved in something and when you're a part of something and it's supposed to be benefiting you, it has to benefit you as much as you need it to, not a little bit, not a teeny bit. There may be some kind of sacrifice, or there may be some type of giving and taking, but it still has to benefit you and all that you have to do if there are things that you have to do. You can't take you can't put the things that are necessary for you to be able to live the life you create for yourself to the back burner. You can't put the things you need to do behind you and somebody else's agenda in front of you. That's not going to work. What that's going to do is going to cause you to fall back. It's going to cause you to fall off. Excuse me. It's going to cause you to fall back and fall off. All right. If you fall off, you will if you fall back, you will most definitely fall off. And that's not necessary. People who want to be a part of what you're doing should be understanding and want to be a part of it wholeheartedly in totality, not just enough to benefit them. All right. People who want to, I hear clapping coming from heaven in the background. People who want to be a part of what you're doing should want to be a part of it wholeheartedly in totality and not just enough for them. Once people want to be a part of what you're doing wholeheartedly in totality, it's going to benefit them anyway. Because once you become successful, then once you get to a point to where you need to get, you're going to be able to repay this person. But they don't allow it to get that far because they're so worried about what they are, like the little, they're so worried about why they have you in their presence than what they're supposed to be doing to help you. And you should be wanting to help a person and not wanting to see a person be destroyed, or not want to see a person fall off to the wayside, or not want to leave a person for dead. But because they're manipulators, these are the things that they have in the back of their mind from the moment that they meet you, and these are the things you have to have in your mind from the moment that you meet them. And not to be paranoid, but to always put yourself in place to be able to make sure you're going to have what you need to maintain your life that you previously had before these people. Because one thing that they're going to do is they're not going to want you to maintain your current life. These people are secretly hating on you and will get in your presence and not care about how your life is affected and how it goes down. They will feel that you need to pour too much into what they have going on and to their objective, like you don't have your own. And a lot of people don't understand that certain individuals just need time to themselves. And because you need that time to yourself and you won't give them the type of energy that they need, it's going to be an issue. This is why you'll have issues on jobs. This is why coworkers, random people will have issues with you and not like you. It's because of your interaction with them and you wanting to preserve your energy. They know that you're someone special and they want you to interact with them. All right. They want you to, come greet with the people and meet with the people. And there's nothing wrong with that. But it has to be for the right reasons and it has to be the right people. And it can't be people who are energy vampires and people who are low vibrational. It can't be that. And if they view you as someone that they don't want to be around or someone that's unpleasant or someone that's problematic, then why won't they leave you alone? Why would you keep trying to force yourself or involve yourself with someone that has a problem unless you need to be around that person? If you need to work with this person, if you need to deal with this person, then that's different. But if you have no business dealing with this person and you're interacting with them and saying that this person is this or that, it's most likely that person is bringing it out of you. It's like, why would they have anything to do with you if they don't have anything to do with you? Sounds like somebody is seeking someone out to find a problem. So it's like they want to come to you to purposely cause or find a problem because they have a problem with you. So it's like the people that, if I ever have a problem with someone, I would probably stay away, not go near you, not purposely put myself around you to avoid any problems or conflict. But then you have those who are sneaky enough to know that you and them both have a problem because they know they started the problem. Why? Because they're a manipulator and they know they started the problem. So what they'll do is they know that you and them have a problem because they started it and they have a problem with you and they've bothered you enough for you to actually start to show that you have some type of issue with them. So now the sneaky individual that they are, they're able to fight you without actually making it look like that's what they're doing. And they're able to fight you and poke and prod at you until you react. So that way you look like the one who has a problem if you are problematic and have an attitude and are upset and aggravated and irritated, then and if they can keep their cool through this because they're skilled at this, because they know how to, they have that emotional cognitive ability that allows them to see other people's weaknesses and pick at them. They're skilled at this, and this is their game. All right, they are covertly passive aggressive, and they like to attack people this way because it's not easily detected. It's imagine somebody fighting you and you don't even know a person's fighting you. You gonna get whooped because you don't even know that you're in a fight. You're there in a whole battle mode, attack mode. Got the warrior helmet, camouflage, the strap, uh, green sniper scope. Miles away, fighting you. You're like, yo, where are these bullets coming from? You don't even know you're at war until you're hit, until something happens. You don't even know what's going on because you are not an evil person. You're unsuspecting of these things. You're not out here to attack other people. You're not out here to attack other people. You're not out here trying to get over on anybody. You're not the manipulator. It feels good to do good, man. It feels good. Yeah. It feels good. It feels good to do good and to not do evil, man. All right? They want to call you out on the same thing that they're doing. Because what? You have to, whoever calls it out, you have to look like the one that's not doing it. If you are, they're trying to look like they're not doing it, but they're the ones doing it. That is one of that's just one of the tricks to manipulation. People that cannot, and when you really closely examine it, it's sad because these are the people that won't grow. There's no growth in this, and I'm going to tell you why. There's no growth in not being able to accept defeat when you've lost, when you're outranked, when you're outshined, when someone's out of your league. All right, these are things that you can accept. These are things that you are most likely able to accept. If you're able to resonate with my videos and you feel that you're real and you feel the authenticity in your spirit, it's like, okay, I can accept it. But those that aren't able to accept certain things, that turn a blind eye to spiritual truths and to things that are supposed to help them grow and learn, when they turn a blind eye to that, there's no growth there. When they can't accept a L or take a L to the chin, there's no growth there. They have to point the finger at somebody else and call you out on what they're doing, especially if they can see that you're aware of it. They don't know what else to do at that point. They know. They know. It's like what the narcissist does when you know. When you know a person's a narcissist, they're going to fall back a little bit. They're going to dial it back a little bit, and they're going to make their attack a little less, a little bit more subtle. They're going to make it seem like they're not fighting at all, but they're still going to be coming at you, still going to be attacking you, still going to be making you second guess yourself and belittling you without even seeming like they're doing it. And they're going to try to make it seem like you're doing it to them. Any little thing that they notice about you, like that would possibly be normal, or something that a person may pick up on, or just basically anything that you do wrong. And you're probably not even doing it out of ill intent. You're probably not even doing it intentionally. And they want to call you out on it because you're able to see the things that they're doing to you. It's different if you were doing something to them. It'd be different if they weren't doing something to you. Then it would just be like, hey, I noticed you noticed this. Why is that? Oh, well, A, B, C, D. Sometimes people just notice things. It's not like you have anything out against a person. They could talk to you about it and not take it personal, but it's because this person is out to get you and you can see that. And they have to try to make it seem like that's not what they're doing. People are people could possibly be against you some way, kind of way. And if you feel that a person is against you some kind of way, it's probably that they are. They want to call you paranoid and then want to say certain things about you, but it's because you notice the truth. It may be it's probably just something that they have to work on. But you can't allow other people to gaslight you into gaslighting yourself. And a lot of us will be made to doubt ourselves because of how they're trying to make us feel, so that way they can still run game and still have us be in alignment with their agenda for us to be on their side and do the things that they want us to do. Be on their team, move how they want us to move according to to how they're moving, and to what they have planned, and to what they say, disregarding our whole life and purpose. And that's not acceptable for someone that has things that they have told themselves they were going to do with their life. You have a whole plan and structure with your life. Don't give that up for anybody. Your life and the structure for your life and the plan for your life is more important than anything. It's the glue and the construction and the whatever, the very fibers of your life. It's holding you together. Some of our purposes are keeping us out of trouble. Some of our purposes are for the purpose of keeping us out of trouble and keeping us out of harm's way. God's got to keep you occupied with something, and why not it be something that will keep you out of trouble, make you great, allow you to take care of yourself, provide for yourself. That's how awesome God is. He gives us something to stay out of trouble, to find meaning in life, to keep us healthy, to keep us safe, to keep us motivated, keep us feeling good about ourselves, keep us with a positive attitude. That's just my take on it. But you know, there will be people who will try to get you to feel bad about yourself. And sometimes it's out in the open and it's easy to detect. And then sometimes you have those who will try to get go undetected, and they'll slip under the radar for a little bit, and you'll just be like, yo, is this person doing this? And sometimes you just have to, sometimes whether you're wrong or right, sometimes you just got to go with your instinct. And if you feel somebody is doing something, they're probably doing it. And by the time you realize it's too late, you'll be like, yo, this is what they were doing. But it'll be too late at that point, and you'll be too deep into the game of whatever happened between you and them, and that won't be any good for you. So the minute you expect that something is happening, it's best to just call it quits, and to just drop everything and just bounce, because it's not worth trying to stick around and figure out if that's what is happening or if that's not what's happening. So if you feel something is happening, you may just have to go with how you feel and learn a life lesson regardless. Because even if you stick around and you find out that you were right, you're gonna have to definitely learn a life lesson. So you might as well learn the life lesson of just being alone and not be attached to anything, and detach yourself from the job, the person, the business, the money, the whatever it was, so that way you can be at peace, because detachment is the root of all suffering. And you want to be detached from things and be able to detach from things at the snap of a finger, because if something is not serving you, that means it's hurting you. All right. If something is not serving you, that means it's hurting you. And if something is hurting you, that means it's damage collateral. That means it's hurting your purpose. It's hurting your well-being. It's hurting your finances. It's hurting your health, your mental health, your peace, your joy, happiness. All these things are at stake, and you can't put them at stake for any spirit, any person, any opportunity, nothing. You can't put those things at stake, and you have to fix these things and cancel out anything that's negative to you as soon as you take notice. The quicker the better. It doesn't matter if you had a little time where you fell off, you can still get back on while you and maintain momentum while you still have it. If you fall off, get back on and maintain momentum while you still have it, and go as hard as you can and continue on, because you are all you got. All right. It's always, you are all you got, and don't take your mind off of that. If other people come into your life and want to be a part of that, that's fine. But you have to understand, and they have to understand, that you are all you got. If they are adding to you or part of you or with you, that's cool, but you're still all you got. And that's how it should be with the both of you, with you and them. You can have each other, but it has to be under the circumstances of you having you and that person having them. Everybody is dependent on themselves, kind of thing. So that way, there's no, just for you, for the sakes of you and for the sakes of them. And that's how things should be. Everybody should want that for each other or for whoever they're dealing with, regardless of our differences or what we're going through or how business goes. You're okay, I'm okay. But that means good business has to be solid and thorough the whole way through. So you have to also be in the mindset of being solid and thorough the whole way through. All right. We have to start working towards being the most thorough and most solid that we can be, and not for the sakes of bragging, but just for the sake of just doing good business and being a genuine kind of person, and just leaving a good uh leaving people with good energy, despite what happens between you, them, the situation, whatever. Just leaving good energy with people is where it's at. You want to leave love places that you leave. You want to leave love in the minds of people, and you want to have love in your mind when you think about other people, and not have resentment and hate and pettiness and negativity. These are things that lower your vibration, waste your time, waste your the seconds of your life when you could be more happy and more joyful and be peaceful for that moment. Because the moments, the little times, those are little drops of sand in the in your what do they call those things? Your time, your sand time, uh whatever thing. I can't think of it. your sand time clock. That's what I'm gonna call it, the sand watch. All right, those little drops of sand, those are the seconds. Those are the little things that make up our life. So, when you really think about it, being mad over a situation or being mad over someone, once the sand drops in there, there's no dropping it back. There's no reverse on that sand. So you might as well focus on something that means something to you and something that's going to bring you some type of enjoyment, so that way you can have the life that you want in the moment that you're in, because the life that you want is not coming, it's right here now that you're living, and it's going to get better currently and improve currently for you, the life you're in right now, with the things that you're doing right now. So the things that you're doing right now are going to create your now for you. The future is now. The things you do now create what you're going to do in the future, which is still now. So it's like now you have to do something for your future now. The nows keep coming and they don't stop coming. He said the time keeps coming and it don't stop coming. Something, 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 and I hit the ground running. I ain't gonna get into it, but you know, definitely, um, definitely stay on your P's and Q's and keep an eye out for people that have their agenda. Your agenda is more important than anybody else's. Don't let somebody try to have you do their agenda over yours. Yours is important. If you're not putting your agenda over nobody else, they shouldn't be putting their agenda over you. What you have to do is important for you so you can maintain you, provide for you, and take care of you. Nobody else is going to take care of you. People say they care for you, but they won't take care of you. Even if they care for you, they're not going to take care of you. And that's just how it should be. All right. And people could be very good to you, and people could be very good to you, but you have to take care of you, and you got to do for you. It is what it is. All right. I'll see you in the next video. Peace, love, and light. We out.